close your eyes, forget the city, forget the noise. There's a place beyond the horizon where the sky melts into the sea, where gravity loses its hold and we become weightless, dancing through the endless blue. The moon hangs low on a sapphire tide, silver reflections drifting side by side. Every wave is a doorway to somewhere new, painted in 1,000 shades of blue. The shoreline disappears behind the night, leaving only stars and fading light. And every breath feels softer than before, like an unopened door. I see constellations floating on the sea, like forgotten pieces of a dream, calling us beyond what we once knew, into the endless blue. Can you feel the current pulling slow to places only dreamers go? Every heartbeat starts to glide with the tide, dancing through the endless blue, where the sky falls into you like a melody without an end, carried by the wind. Dancing through the endless blue, beyond everything we thought was true, where every star becomes a guide, shining from inside. Dancing through the endless blue. Weightless tonight. The ocean breathes beneath the velvet sky, watching silent galaxies drift by. Every ripple holds a hidden light, a secret of the night. The rhythm moves like waves beneath our feet, a language older than the streets. And every note becomes a beam of gold, a story yet untold. Your silhouette appears within the glow, like a memory I used to know, a fleeting spark across eternity, still calling out to me as the stars begin to bloom and silver fills the room. I can feel the distance fade into the waves, dancing through the endless blue, where the sky falls into you like a melody without an end, carried by the wind. Dancing through the endless blue, beyond everything we thought was true, where every star becomes a guide, shining from inside. Maybe freedom isn't a place. Maybe it's a feeling. The moment you stop holding on and start flowing. too, like 1,000 lights across the sea, calling out to me. Dancing through the endless blue, where every ending starts anew, and every wave becomes a song, carrying us along. Dancing through the endless blue, wild and free beneath the moon, where the sky and ocean meet in perfect harmony. The horizon keeps expanding. The stars keep turning. And somewhere beyond the last line of light, the dance continues. Dancing through the endless blue, dancing through the endless blue. Sometimes you meet someone before you know them. A feeling, a silhouette, a presence hidden somewhere beyond tomorrow, like a memory from the future, waiting to happen. The city glows beneath the velvet sky, neon reflections drifting by. Every street light paints a different dream. Nothing here is what it seems. I walk through midnight dressed in blue and gold, following stories yet untold. And somewhere in the crowd I feel your trace, a ghost I cannot place. The air is filled with something undefined, like a melody inside my mind, a distant heartbeat moving through the dark, searching for a spark. Can you feel it too? A shadow breaking through, like the universe already knows the road we're going to choose. and silver fills the room. I can feel your presence near, though you're not here. Shadows of a future love, dancing underneath the stars above, like echoes traveling back through time, telling me someday you'll be mine. Shadows of a future love, moving through the midnight rush, a story not yet written down, but somehow all around. Maybe love arrives long before we meet. Maybe our hearts recognize each other across crowded cities, across different years, across unfinished dreams. Maybe some souls spend a lifetime finding their way home. Beyond the edge of faith, higher, beyond the hands of time, feel the future come alive, feel the stars align tonight. Shadows of a future love, shining through the dark above, like a constellation coming into view, leading me to you. Shadows of a future love, growing stronger every moment, every road I've ever known brings me closer home. Shadows of a future love, waiting somewhere in the night, until tomorrow turns to now, and you step into my life. The city keeps dreaming, the stars keep turning, and somewhere beyond this night, a future is waiting. Shadows of a future love, shadows of a future love. When the daylight disappears, the city begins to dream. Every color tells a story, every light becomes a signal. Can you see them? The colors of the night. never gone. The colors of the night, midnight signals, painting dreams across the sky, like a language made of light and shadows, calling me to come alive. The colors of the night, midnight signals, flowing through my heart tonight. Every shade becomes a memory, every glow becomes a guide. The colors of the night still shining bright. Midnight signals through the endless night. When the daylight disappears, the city begins to dream. Every color tells a story, every light becomes a signal. Can you see them? The colors of the night. Purple shadows stretch across the avenue, neon reds and electric blues. The skyline paints a masterpiece in motion, floating like a midnight ocean. Golden reflections dance upon the rain, turning every memory into a flame. Midnight echoes on an empty street, city breathing underneath my feet. A million colors fading into one, and I don't know where I belong. Lost in the glow, nowhere to go. Before the cities woke, before the oceans knew our names, before the stars faded into morning, we were already shining. Can you remember? We were made of light. Learning how to fly. Every reflection carries pieces of our past, moments we thought would never last. The skyline glows in shades of gold and blue, a million stories breaking through, and every heartbeat echoes through the dark like a distant sacred spark. We were wanderers chasing endless skies, searching for answers in where we are. The rhythm moves beneath the atmosphere, turning doubt into something clear, and every note becomes a bridge of sound, connecting what we found. The years may pass like shadows in the rain, but some truths remain unchanged, like the energy that brought us here, still alive and near. As the horizon starts to glow and the night begins to let go, every color starts to rise like a new sunrise. We were made of light, born from stars that learn to shine, carrying fire through the dark, with galaxies inside our hearts. We were made of light, even when we lost our way. Every scar became a star, leading us through who we are. Maybe we're more than flesh and bone. Maybe we're echoes traveling home, particles dancing through time, searching for a reason why. Maybe every soul we meet leaves behind a frequency, a vibration in the air, showing us we're connected there, higher, beyond the edge of fear, where everything becomes clear. Feel the universe align, feel the stars ignite. free, then I may try to hide the stars, but it can never change what they are, and time may pull us far apart, but it can't erase the heart. Every ending births another dawn, every goodbye becomes a song, and every road we leave behind still shines in the mind. We were made of light, born from stars that learn to shine, carrying fire through the dark, with galaxies inside our hearts. We were made of light, even when we lost our way. Every scar became a star, leading us through who we are. We were made of light, still shining on. We were made of light. Long after we're gone, the stars remain above us. The ocean remembers our names, and somewhere beyond the horizon, our light continues. We were made of light. We were made of light. Before the cities woke, before the oceans knew our names, before the stars faded into morning, we were already shining. Can you remember? We were made of light. Neon rivers flow beneath the midnight sky. Time keeps moving, but tonight it feels different. Like the stars stopped turning, like the universe forgot to count. Can you feel it? We're falling. Midnight spills across the avenue, painting silver on the world we knew. Every shadow stretches out and bends, like a story without an end. The city glows beneath the crystal haze, lost between tomorrow and yesterday. I see reflections of another life, fading in the neon light. A distant train disappears into the dark, leaving behind a trail of sparks, and every heartbeat feels out of place, like it's drifting through space. The clocks are slowing down, the stars are spinning round. Every second starts trace across time and space. We're falling through time tonight, beyond the edge of wrong and right, where memories and dreams collide, in rivers made of light. Falling through time tonight, watching galaxies ignite, as the past and future intertwine. Falling through time. What if time is just an ocean, and we're waves in constant motion? What if every life we live leaves a spark that never ends? Maybe every goodbye remains, drifting through invisible planes, waiting for another chance to become a part of the dance. Higher, beyond the hands of every clock. Higher, beyond the place where moments stop. Feel the universe expand, feel eternity at hand tonight. Falling through time across the great divide. Falling through time where the stars align. Falling through time, nothing left to hide. Falling through time into the light. The years may vanish like the tide, but some things never truly die. They travel far beyond the years, beyond our hopes and fears, like starlight crossing endless skies, like dreams reflected in our eyes. The story keeps moving on, long after we're gone. We're falling through time tonight, beyond the edge of wrong and right, where memories and dreams collide, in rivers made of light. Falling through time tonight, watching galaxies ignite, as the past and future intertwine. We're falling through time, falling through time, forever in motion. Falling through time, across the cosmic ocean. The clock stopped ticking, the stars keep shining, and somewhere beyond tomorrow, we're still falling, falling through time. Time keeps moving, but tonight it feels different. Like the stars stopped turning, like the universe forgot to count. Can you feel it? We're falling. Far beyond the city lights, where the darkness meets the dawn, I can see them moving like ghosts between worlds. In the silence, they're calling me home. restless hearts through space and time. Every mile dissolves another fear. Every echo makes the future feel near. The wind writes stories on the desert sky while distant lights drift by. And the world keeps turning slow through the places no one knows. Every shadow starts to glow as the night begins to unfold. Shadows dancing on the horizon, moving where the stars have gone. Like a dream that's always calling, pulling me beyond the dawn. Shadows dancing on the horizon, between the darkness and the sun. Every step becomes a story, every ending just begun. Shadows dancing on the horizon. I can feel them calling beyond the fading light. Neon reflections shimmer on the rain like fragments of a life I can't explain. Every heartbeat sinks with the bass below, pushing me where I need to go. The skyline fades into a sea of gold, carrying every ending just begun. Shadows dancing on the horizon, still moving on. Shadows dancing on the horizon toward the dawn. The horizon keeps expanding, the road keeps unfolding, and somewhere beyond what I can see, another story is waiting. Shadows dancing on the horizon. Far beyond the city lights, where the darkness meets the dawn, I can see them moving like ghosts between worlds. In the silence, they're calling me home. The highway stretches through a silver haze, a river of memories lost in yesterday's nights. The moon hangs low like a forgotten sun, guiding restless. At the edge of the world, where the night touches the water, where every sound fades away, I found a place between memories and dreams. Ooh. Listen closely. The silence is speaking. Moonlight spills across the restless tide, silver pathways stretching far and wide. The shoreline glows beneath the cobalt sky, like a secret time can never hide. Far beyond the city's fading spark, beyond the noise, beyond the dark, I hear the ocean breathing slow and deep, guarding promises it keeps. And the stars then closer to the waves, like they're trying to communicate. Every reflection tells a story untold, written in liquid gold. Where silence meets the sea, I found the parts of me I thought I'd lost, floating on the midnight breeze, beyond the weight, beyond the cost. Where silence meets the sea, every fear dissolves into the blue, and the horizon sets me free, like a dream I'm finally living through. Where silence meets the sea, I can feel it calling. Where silence meets the sea. The waves erase the footprints left behind, like forgotten chapters drifting through time. Every heartbeat moves with the undertow, toward places only dreamers know. The wind carries echoes from another life, fragments of joy, fragments of goodbye, and every note inside the rhythm's flow becomes a light within the glow. As the moon begins to rise and paints diamonds in my eyes, Maybe peace was never something to be found. Maybe it was hidden in the sound of waves arriving and letting go, teaching us what we need to know. Maybe the sea remembers every name, every victory, every pain, holding them gently in its endless heart, even when worlds fall apart. Beyond the edge of doubt, where the stars come out. Feel the current pull you near, feel the universe appear tonight. Where silence meets the sea, I become the tide. Where silence meets the sea, there's nothing left to hide. Where silence meets the sea, the night opens wide. Where silence meets the sea, I'm alive. The dawn may break across the waves and carry this moment away, but something in me will remain, like sunlight after rain. The ocean keeps its ancient song, a melody that moves along through every life, through every shore, forevermore. Where silence meets the sea, I find the parts of me I thought I lost, floating on the midnight breeze, beyond the weight, beyond the cost. Where silence meets the sea, every fear dissolves into the blue, and the horizon sets me free, like a dream I'm finally living through. Where silence meets the sea, I let go. Where silence meets the sea, I come home. The stars drift slowly westward. There are places that only exist at midnight, places where the sea becomes the sky, where memories drift like constellations, and every light carries a story. Tonight, we're sailing through the unknown, across the midnight oceans of light. Horizon glows in silver and blue, like a dream the darkness never knew. Moonlit currents move beneath the tide, pulling me to the other side. The city fades into a distant spark, disappearing slowly in the dark, and all that's left is the sound of waves and the promises they gave. Every reflection dances on the sea, like forgotten versions of me. stories from afar, from broken hearts and fallen stars. Every current knows the way, the places time cannot erase. The moon paints diamonds on the waves, like treasures nobody can save, yet somehow they remain alive. Maybe the sea remembers every dream, every wish we never spoke aloud. Maybe the stars fall into the water so they can find their way back home. And maybe we're all just travelers, sailing across invisible oceans, searching for a light we already carry inside. One day, the cities will fade into silence. The roads we walked, the promises we made, will become stories carried by the wind. But before the night lets go, tell me, will you remember me? When the stars forget our names, spills across an empty avenue. Silver shadows painted in shades of blue. The echoes of our laughter still remain, dancing softly in the rain. The skyline glows like a fading photograph, holding pieces of a vanished past. Every memory shines for a little while, then drifts beyond the miles. I see our reflections in the river below, floating where the lost streams go, like two sparks against the endless dark, trying to leave a mark. And time keeps moving like the tide, pulling every moment wide. But there's a fire deep inside that refuses to say goodbye. When the stars forget our names, will our shadows still remain, like whispers traveling through the night, searching for another light? When the stars forget our names and the sky no longer stays the same, will the love we left behind still be shining through time? When the stars forget our names, will you remember? The ocean carries secrets to the shore, stories no one speaks of anymore. Every wave arrives and fades away, yet somehow leaves its trace. The years pass by like distant trains at night, vanishing beyond the light. But certain moments never disappear, they stay forever near. I hear your voice inside the atmosphere, a melody that still feels clear, like a constellation hidden by the dawn, yet somehow never gone. Every ending writes a line across the pages of our lives, and every dream we dare to find continues somewhere in time. When the stars forget our names, will our shadows still remain, like whispers traveling through the night, searching for another light? When the stars forget our names and the sky no longer stays the same, will the love we left behind still be shining through time? Maybe we were never meant to last forever. Maybe forever was never the point. Maybe the miracle was simply that we existed, that we loved, that we dreamed, that we were here, even for a moment.